What is going on, guys? Sorry I'm a day late on this prison school review. Taking care of a puppy that just got out of surgery can be very time consuming. You wouldn't think, right? But it is, and a lot of other things I've had going on the past few days. But anyway, this episode was not as dumb as the previous ones. And when I say dumb, I mean like the stupidity and like the hilarious, crude humor. I mean, I love the stupidity and dumbness of this anime, but this episode didn't really have too much of it besides the scene where everyone thought that she had a dildo and was going to shove it up Gakuto's ass. Let's get real. You thought it was a pink dildo too. But it was still a great episode, seeing Kyoshi struggle to get out of there and, like, you know, dress up as a girl, even put Gakuto's hair on his head, which is kind of disgusting. But then again, they have been showering and stuff, so I'm not going to go too much into that. But I still think it's disgusting. Anyway, he got out. You know, he achieved his goal, went on the date, everything was going good, and he still blew it somehow. He still blew it. I personally think that since he already made it out, he could have, you know, ditched the uniform somewhere until it was time to go back, like maybe a trash can or somewhere near the train station. But that dude blew it, man. Like, and it just so happened to be her uniform. Out of all of the females in that school, it had to be hers. I mean, the stars and planets are aligned for this dude to fuck up right now. Like, do you understand how unlucky you have to be for that to happen? And they were so kawaii together, just the selfie they were taking. He was eating her salty food, which is the sign of a good husband. Remember, girls, if a guy eats your salty food, he loves you. And he was just having such a good time, even planning on being her boyfriend and whatnot. But damn, man, he fucked up. Personally, I think if he had have just came clean and said, okay, I went through this and this and this just to go on a date with you, that would mean more to her, in my opinion, than him just getting that day off. Like, if she understood what hell he and Gakuto have had to go through just so he can be there with her, she wouldn't have called him disgusting. She may have called him like a rule breaker or some shit like that, but she wouldn't have gotten the wrong idea about the school uniform. Personally, like I said, that's the route I think it should have gone. But seeing Gakuto just shut down Kyoshi after he said that, you know what, you're a good friend, and he basically said, you know, I'm just doing this for my figurines. I mean, I'm pretty sure that didn't mean that he does not give a damn about Kyoshi. It just seemed like an ass-holish thing to say right there. I guess he just kind of kept Kyoshi's mind like where it needed to be for the mission. And speaking of the mission, I personally believe that Kyoshi's back in the stall when she kicked it open. He's just not answering because he's just so destroyed about how bad he fucked up their date, and her calling him disgusting. That has to hurt, man. But this was a pretty good episode. I mean, not as much hilarious stuff as the previous episodes, but this one was just completely focused on him breaking out and him going on his date. And the president told the vice president chick that if they fuck up one more time, you know what's going to happen to you. And am I the only one that wants to see what's going to happen to her? Because just how everything was shadowed, we got like a censored vagina area right before she said that. I'm really interested to see what the president is going to do to the vice president. So I'm praying Gakuto, Kyoshi, or someone's going to fuck up. But as far as Kyoshi not being back in the stall, I'm pretty sure he is. He's just destroyed emotionally right now. Because how is he going to explain that to her if he didn't come? Like that's why I said he should have told her before, because it would have been easier to explain, because now it may sound like he's actually making up an excuse. But then again, why would he bring her uniform on a date with her? So maybe she'll believe it, maybe she won't. Who knows if he fucked up for good, but hopefully he gets her at the end, because I was digging their chemistry. I mean, he went to a sumo match he had no interest in, and he basically said that watching her watch sumo is making me excited. I don't know if I would say his heart is where it needs to be, but, you know, you can tell he really cares for this female. You know, he's not gawking over, I mean, he kind of is gawking over other females, but none how he is her. But tell me what you guys think. I gotta run. I gotta take care of this puppy. She's outside my door crying right now. You know, this has been jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.